might think this milk product is another plant-based drink like almond milk, but it is not. It's pure cow's milk. It has no special additives, and it's not lactose-free. The difference is a type of protein found in the milk, and the makers say the difference can be life-changing. 4 years ago, Lisa Monasanti says her grandson, Nicholas, stopped drinking milk after being hit with severe stomach pain.
The symptoms went away when he stopped drinking milk. Here you go.
But when he saw a commercial for a product called A2 Milk, he told his grandmother he wanted to try it.
I got it for him, and he has absolutely no problems when he drinks it.
It's a natural innovation, if you will.
Blake Waltrip is the chief executive of A2 Milk in the U.S.
There's A1 and there's A2, and we simply go and find the cows that only produce A2 proteins, and that's what we have in our milk.
Waltrip says that for some people, it's the A1 protein that makes milk difficult to digest.
More than likely, everything that we see points to the fact that that intolerance is to the A1 protein, not to lactose.
They think that they're lactose intolerant, but they have a problem with the A1 protein.
That's correct.
A study funded by the A2 Milk Company claims that when A1 proteins are broken down in the gut, they form a protein fragment called BCM7 that triggers inflammation and symptoms like bloating and abdominal pain. But the National Dairy Council says at this point, A2's claims are purely theoretical and not backed by any scientific research.
It's just a theory at this point in time. There is no science that really says that there's any value in this A2 protein relative to conventional milk. 2 studies that I've done were with a small number of subjects, looked at different variables that really don't give us the answer that we need to be able to tell whether or not this is really true or not.
Some of the A2 milk sold in stores is produced here at Prairieland Dairy in Firth, Nebraska, where the milk from hundreds of cows that produce the A2 protein is collected. Interestingly, the cows that produce A2 milk are not genetically modified. To identify the ones producing the A2 protein, a simple DNA test is performed on newborn calves using hair follicles. They are then separated from the rest of the herd so there's no cross-contamination. The milk lines must be separated and cleaned thoroughly. Once bottled, the product must be tested again. The testing isn't cheap.
No, the testing isn't cheap, but it's reflected, in bringing this product to market.
A2 milk is sold at a premium price, roughly $9 per gallon, compared to around $5 per gallon for regular milk. So these calves have all been bred for the A2 protein.
That's right.
Dan Rice is the farm's owner. Despite skepticism from the dairy industry, Rice predicts that A2 milk is the way of the future.
Yeah, I think the industry eventually will be all A2.
But for now, the process is time-consuming and costly. Yet despite the higher cost, Lisa Monasanti says she still doesn't feel milked for her money.
I have recommended it to anybody who says they can't drink milk. I'll say try it. It's worth it.
Now, while the dairy industry does